What the hell is going on? Y'all, like, we're really out here fighting a global pandemic and fighting racism. Like, what the hell? Like, this is wild. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Yep, it's me. Just wanted to check in. I truly just wanted to check in, and honestly, I wanted to check in and document this video because I think this video will mean more than an actual journal, diary, maybe me writing, because we are really living in some crazy ass times right now, and I just want to check in on you guys and just speak, to be honest with you. So this video is something completely different than I've ever done on this channel. I don't do a lot of videos, we all know, but it's something completely different. Yeah. So bear with me. I'm going to probably be rambling, maybe not even making sense, but if you receive something from this, then good. If you don't, good too. Yeah. We are going through some crazy times right now. We're experiencing a global pandemic. A lot of people have lost their lives due to coronavirus. A lot of black people have lost their lives due to coronavirus and racism. When I first heard about coronavirus coming, I was just like, yo, what in the world? I really didn't think that we were going to get that affected by it. I know it sounds crazy now that we're like, 6 months in now? And I just didn't think it was that serious to where they were going to shut things down. And to be completely honest, I didn't think that, I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on in Wuhan or in Europe. And I think the shutting things down really shook a lot of people. I think when it really hit me was when, like, some of my gigs were canceling. And I was okay with that because that happens. If you're a freelancer, you know stuff like that happens, so you know how to just like make money or whatever. But I think it really hit me when the NBA canceled. I was like, what? No, alright, hold on, this might be a little serious. The NBA, like, they stopped NBA, they stopped it like dead in its tracks. Like, y'all not playing. I think that's when it really, really hit me. I was like, okay, yeah. So they're stopping this. So, okay. So they're stopping this. So so this is not gonna be like a week or 2 weeks. This is gonna be some time, and they're trying to figure this out. All right, cool, whatever. So I really wanted to, during this time, I really wanted to focus on me and set a routine, and it was so important for me to do that because I figured, I was like, yo, we're not gonna get this time back. Like, this time that the whole world just stopped, we're not gonna get this time back. And I had a few friends check in on me and ask me, like, are you good? And I was like, you know, I am good. One of the biggest things for me and why I didn't feel flustered or have anxiety was because I really truly felt like the world stopped and I was able to catch up. Because I feel like oftentimes we work so much and we are not allowed to, we're not, I don't want to say not allowed, but we do things and we can't do our own things because we're doing, we're working, we're maybe going to school, or we're occupied in so many other places, and we don't prioritize those times to do the things that we truly want to do, or those passion projects. And I really felt like this gave me time to really like do the things that I wanted to do. I think that during this time it really put things in perspective for people. I think that it really made a shift into people's perspectives and people's thinking of maybe their livelihood, what they're going to do for their livelihood. I think it made people really pivot. I think that during this time, it gave people a time to really chill. I know that a lot of us was probably dealing with anxiety, um, the fear of the unknown and not knowing where things were going to go. Um, During this time, I really focused on being mindful with my mind, mindful with how I speak to myself, mindful with the things that I do, and just set everything up with intentions and being intentional with everything that I decided to actually do, whether it was things that I always wanted to do and I never had the chance to do because I prioritized things differently or I just didn't have time to do. So I took a lot of this time to work on me, work on business ideas that I had, paint. I started working out consistently. I started really focusing on me. During this downtime, it really gave me some clarity of how I want my life to be. Like I thought I knew how I wanted my life to be, but during this time it really made me think about how I want my life to be. Even it made me think about even the profession that I'm in, if I wanted to continue doing that. And I still do. And it's actually helped me, it has pushed me to create things that I didn't have the time to create because I was working on other people's projects, and it really creatively like pushed me to a place where I always wanted to be, but maybe didn't have time, maybe second guessed it, or just didn't do. And I think that this pandemic has really shown people that if they didn't know before, that life is very fragile, and that you can have something one day, just like walking outside in the fresh air, going to the grocery store, or going to the mall, and the next day it's gone, or the next day you have to wear a mask. This time really showed me that the world needed a shift. It needed to reset. I feel like a lot of us really needed that. Granted, a lot of us have family members that maybe didn't make it during this time, and it's such a sad thing because we're living through a time where we really read about this. And I know for a fact, and I'm sure many of you didn't even think that they would see anything like we are seeing now. It's crazy the fact that we're going through this global pandemic. And reports are coming out that more Black people are affected by this. And to really truly, it's just crazy because I don't even know how to say it, but it's like we're affected by this, and we think that we are trying to fight this off, and we're in this different phases of the world opening back up, to now see that we are not only dealing with coronavirus, but we're dealing with racism in this country. I'm sure I can speak for every Black person that has a heart and that believes in Black people, that this past week, that these past current events that has happened has been heavy, extremely heavy. And it's just crazy that we're really out here like trying to fight coronavirus, but we have to protest about police brutality. And I just pray for my like brothers and sisters that's really on the front line, and really fighting for us and protesting and speaking out. I just think that it's really important for us as Black people to really take action right now. I think one of the most, for me, as we're going through this, like, these crazy times, especially after, like, the murders of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd, I think that we really need to take action. But it's so hard to see, and I don't want to say I'm surprised, like, it's crazy to me that we have all these people, right? And I feel like when our parents were growing up, they had so many leaders, right? We don't have that. And I think it's so important for us to educate ourselves. I think it's so important for us to also really pay attention to, like, who is for the cause and who's not. Because when this is over, and I'm telling you, when this is over, because it will be a time when this is over or things fizzle down, we don't forget about who are standing with us in the lot, like in this, who was supporting our Black people, who were the companies or the celebrities or the friends or the family that understood that this just isn't right. Like, I just feel like even Stevie Wonder can see, like, this just isn't right. But I want, like, for Black people, I just want us to be very educated. I want us to support one another. I want us to really be conscious about our spending power. Even just conscious about the education we give each other. And really lean on each other during this crazy time, because, like, every time I think about it, my heart gets so heavy because we really be going through it. We really do, like, Black people really be going through it. And also Black people really rise up to every occasion despite what we are going through. And despite how the system is built, despite how the world is built against Black people, like all over the world, we still rise. And that is, like, one of the things that gives me so much hope, gives me so much peace, because, like, I'm a product of that. And I am proud to be a Black woman. I'm proud to have Black brothers. I'm proud to be in a Black family. I'm just proud of my people. And we gonna be alright. So I'm rambling right now, but I just wanted to make this video to document my thoughts, to also check in on you guys to see how you guys are doing, how are you guys handling things. Yeah, I really didn't want anything special. I just wanted to, make this video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.